So, the last time we were all together, uh, Tio and Zenithor were kind of having a little banter back and forth fighting. Zenithor gave a few knocks to Tio. Gnawbone wanted you to bring her back, dead or alive, with the promise that she would leave Leylon alone. And as you return to her lair, she said,
Finally, we will get the answers that
you see Viantha standing there next to you. Gnawbone looks at all of you. She cranes her head down and she said,
I may not be the nicest of females, but a dragon keeps her promise. You have my
and just as she starts to thank you, she falls to the floor with a tremendous quake, and her whole body starts to shake violently. You see a shadow creep in over the head, over top of the cavern ceiling. Her tail thrashes. The stalagmites around you are turning to dust and thunderously colliding with the cave's walls. You're dodging left and right. You see her foaming at the mouth as a dark, swirling shadow flies now into the cave and snakes up into her nostrils. And then, as Clagliamatar's violent fit started, it stops. After a short pause, her eyes snap open, revealing her once green irises to be black, lightless pits. She says,
I, Chardancia Vitriol, the Ebon Death, have returned. Praise be to Merkel.
and we're going to roll initiative. As Viantha slowly raises up her hand and points to all of you. Viantha. Yep. As the Ebon Death, once Gnawbone, starts to stand up almost shakily at first on these newfound legs, gets its bearings, he flies this way, out across the slime pools, and is gone. Viantha, you think she was pointing at you, is actually pointing past you now at these wraiths, one larger than the other, ghostly like in figure, some battle axes. The tallest has a sword next to her, and she says, "For honor, we fight for Merkel." Theo, you seem to be the fastest on your feet.
And Tio says, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. What do you want to do besides that?
That's it.
That's
I'm
my
leaving.
turn.
He climbs out of the cave and he goes home. No, so he'll grab the scimitar of speed.
Yep.
And he's already got a few open wounds, so he just runs the blade through open wound, cutting himself, and he will cast the Crimson Rite of Dawn. I think if I roll it, it gives me a little thing to click.
Yep, you got a little damage.
It is.
Nice.
That's not damage for me though, which is weird.
Oh, yeah, it's
Because
supposed to
mine's
do
a
damage for
D6.
you. Oh, that's weird.
Oh, I took full damage. Oh, no, lucky.
You're lucky night with the dice, unfortunately, for this round.
All my nights have been lucky nights. So, and then I will hit out at her, and then she'll take the 8 if I hit, I guess. So 9 slashing damage and 8 radiant damage.
Right.
And then I hit her again.
Ooh, I saw that 20 there.
Yeah, so did I.
Nope,
Oh.
it's gonna miss.
No worries. And I will stay where I am.
Hey. Yima.
Amos gonna look at the was it Vianta or whatever her name was, the undead woman
Yep.
with dragged here.
I
Say, oh, I thought we were friends. What are you doing? And I'm going to move down there, and then I'm going to attack with my sword.
Alright.
Her with my sword. Sorry, my bad.
I know, I need to make it so when you roll, it just does it again. Used to. 16 will hit. Go ahead, get the damage. Ooh, nice. Yep. Don't forget your cards, too.
Yeah, it's just looking that
Oh,
up.
I've forgotten that.
Because I will forget. And you also have cards again.
Yeah, and wherever my thing is, on there,
Nice. Yep.
that as well.
Your turn.
The only thing Nate's going to do is cast Crusader's Mantle. And what everybody sees is holy radiant aura comes within a 30-foot radius, so all of us are okay with it. And you all feel like an awakening boldness inside of you all. And while in the aura, you will deal an extra 1d4 of radiant damage when you hit with a weapon attack. And that ends Nate's turn.
This Wraith's turn. Move up to Tio and right about there. She is going to try and hit the closest person, probably Tio, with her. Ooh, that looks pretty on the screen. I got distracted by shinies. Cadillac. Ooh, for a 30, 25. That'd be slash. The bullet.
Alright, so now that I'm actually able to do something, I'm going to move here and then cast a firebolt at that one.
You out of thoughts?
No, it's don't worry about that. 22 to hit.
That one hit.
Fire damage. And that's it.
It is the sword race turn. Gonna move towards it. I'm gonna do her battle axe. Nope, stop. Does a 24 hit? Does, I think. I'm gonna try and just do damage, but now I'm not versatile. 12 slash.
Okay. as a reaction, Nate responds with Hellish Rebuke.
Ooh.
We'll take 6 fire damage.
Better. Commander! I'm gonna move here. He's gonna do a multi-attack on Theo with her longsword. 2 attacks. First will hit with a 25. We'll get 10 slashing. And the second is gonna swing back across and miss you. So that is gonna be it for her. So now, as she shouts to her sister, be ready. Bantha is going to reach her arms out, cast a spell, and tendrils of dark energy are going to hit everyone, regardless of who they are, within 10 feet of her. So you will need to make, if you're in 10 feet, that's Tio, that's my other person, and Thor and Ema, to make a strength saving throw for me.
Since our friends are in my aura, you get a +4 on your save.
And don't forget your cards if you have a saving. Need to be a 14. Ema beats it. 13. I'm gonna roll the damage. Let's see what we get. Those that fail are going to take the 10 necrotic, unless you are resistant to necrotic, and can't take reactions until the next turn. Those of you that save, you take half. You don't have any other effects. And it's your turn to retaliate.
So he's looking pretty fucked up. He looked pretty fucked up to begin with. There was like blood dripping into his coat, and he just sort of like got the scimitar down by his side, and he just lifts it up and carves into the undead lady in front of us.
All right. That will hit.
Okay.
Ooh.
14 slashing, and let me check something. And 7 radiant damage. And then again, with all the effort he can muster, back the other way.
Yep.
That's a good weapon. Surprised it missed that last time. It's for 11. Fuck it. He's sort of standing there bleeding, and he realizes he's surrounded, so he just lets out this god-awful roar. Use Daunting Roar, which is a saving throw, wisdom saving throw, for anything within 10 feet.
Ooh.
Well, anything of my choosing within 10 feet.
Using all the bad guys with you. All right.
Yeah. That's assuming they can be frightened at all. Maybe they can't.
You failed. Is she frightened? Anything else on the Daunting Roar? Is she frightened?
No, just bonus action, creature of your choice. Becomes frightened of you until the end of your next turn.
Ema.
Were you adding the 1d8 radiant to your damage, Grim?
Oh, was
yeah.
it D8 or D4?
1d4, sorry.
I didn't. I'll do that.
Yep.
2,
2
and that's every attack, isn't it? So 3 all up.
Yeah.
Alright, as a bonus action, I'm going to use Healing Spirit, and I'm going to drop it.
Maybe that way?
Yep, like that.
Alright.
I don't know how to change it. So you're going to take 9 points of healing damage. That is my bonus action, I believe. Yes, that's my bonus action. And as an action, I'm going to draw out my sword and attack the thingy again.
Alright, back to thingy.
Yeah. Off that one and put that one on that one. Again. And look for my thingies, which is there.
Ooh!
We're in that 20.
Shit. Alright. Maximum. Oh, no, double damage on that one.
So double damage off a crit.
Yep.
Okay.
Might kill it.
8 is 16. Is it killer or should I drop dreadful strikes as well? Plus the outlook thing?
It does kill her.
Okay.
She starts to wither away into a pile of dust.
Magic. I'm going to move to there and take that one. With my other sword attack.
Alright. Hit. No, 26 hits. Yep.
26 to hit.
Yep.
So that one there plus D4 for the magic thing and dreadful strikes and extra psychic damage.
That's it for you.
And that's my turn over.
Zenithor.
The extra radiant damage.
Oh, you get extra radiant damage from Zenithor's thing. You
I
did it?
I rolled a D4.
Okay,
for it.
cool.
Did you? Oh, you did too. Damn it! I thought I was being helpful.
I'm glad you
Okay.
guys are helping out.
Thank you.
So Nate's gonna look around and see what we're up against. As a bonus action, Nate is going to cast Hexblade's Curse and will target the one that's in front of him or above him.
Yep.
And then he's gonna swing away with his longsword.
No, attacks against this one get advantage.
Get advantage.
Yeah,
Okay.
I should have told you that. Oof.
Does 11 hit?
No. Can't believe we
Well,
got
it does, because
Does it?
out of the corner of his eye, Nate sees a blue jay flying into the cave. And for whatever reason, the strike lands true as I am going to cash in my auto succeed.
Damn you, Blue Jay. I'll get you, Gadget.
So he is going to hit 4.
Succeed.
Total of 7, including the radiant damage. Actually, no, that's... Hang on, is that right? Second attack? Actually, no, he will also hit with Divine Smite on that attack at the first level. For an extra 4 radiant.
All right.
Now I will second attack. At advantage. Well, that didn't roll that at advantage. I don't know why. But I'll roll again.
All right, so you need a 16 to hit, so you're one short.
That'll do.
That'll do. This thorn ray has a chance to attack. She is going to keep going on Theo. And she is saying, "Oof, for honor from Merkel." And tail cards. This is not. You guys are doing really well. And don't forget, you guys have DM, 2 DM cards. Well, cramp. You deal half damage. Well, you can't deal half damage. You got a 1 for 1d4 rounds. Oh yeah. Okay. Deal half damage for. I'm gonna switch to public. So for 4 rounds, you got the 4. She is at half damage. I'm going to try bonus action, which means that any attacks against her will have advantage against Tio now. She's going to try her martial fury. Let's her make another attack. At half damage, it hits 21. Hit. Half of 6, so she hit Tio for 3.
Alright. So, going to attack that one with 13 to hit.
Have any cards?
Wait a minute. The spell itself has something. On a miss, the arrow splashes the target with acid for half the amount of damage. Alright, so I missed, so it takes half damage. And that would be that.
Half 2?
No, it takes 2. So, done.
All right. That is definitely miss. Any attack against her will also at advantage. Try to do better for 21. This one. That is the commander's turn. And she is going to say, Merkel will guide us this day. And she raises her sword up. Gonna miss. Second attack. Roll with a 10. Touching. Turn. Oh, I skipped sword range. Sorry, Tio. Quite excited. I'm going to move towards Ema. And she saw him heal. And try to hit him with the battle axe. And miss. That's all she's going to do. Now it's your turn, Tio. Not much.
So he sort of looks at the commander. It's just hit him, and he's like, "I'll send you to Merkel, you wraith bitch," and I'm on a stabber. It's highly unoriginal, but you know, go with what you know.
And it's okay. We'll take 2d8 from now on.
Yeah, I'm like, they're undead, and it says that in the thing. Like, fuck it.
Well, I have been doubling again. Well, 16 will hit.
Yay! All right,
Oh wait. Oh, this is the commander. You have the 18 on her.
all right.
Card?
So he's bloody and he's frustrated, and you see this sort of green energy burst through. That's the chaos power allows him to strike back with my card thing that I got off Magic.
Yay!
It's magic flavored. It tastes like green. Alright, attack again. Oh, yeah. Hey!
That'll
That's
work.
better. So 13 slashing damage and let's do that. 9 radiant damage. 9. And then I'll hit her again. Maybe.
Yep.
22. 13 slashing damage. And 4 radiant. So 8 radiant. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I know maths.
All right. Is that all for you? Does he
Yep.
get healing? Yeah. Healing spirit. Oh.
Kill.
Just trying to figure out how the hell to do it.
Well, I saw it. Oh, yeah, you did it. 6 for Xanathorian.
6 healing.
Ema, speaking of.
I'm gonna drop that last one as well, since I can do it on my turn or his turn.
Yep.
Just another 10 points of healing. Alrighty. I'm gonna figure out what the hell I was gonna do, because I've been just trying to figure out how to do that for the last two.
Alright.
Okay, I am going to use Gift of the Ashari on
Yeah.
Teo again.
Yep.
On Teo to heal him. Normal. Okay, I don't know why that only rolled 1. Should have rolled 2. Just give it that one, yeah. So it's going to get 14 points of healing because I am higher than level 10
Alrighty.
for that. And then I am going to go back to my swords. Get off you and get back on you. Draw out my sword and swing if I can find my sword. Attack.
14. Nice.
Oh. The other thing that I've been forgetting to do is rolling a d20 for my healing.
Oh, no. Yeah, you know what? We've always forgot that lately, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, well. You can do it now if you want. It's just a relaxing game. Why not?
That's alright. That didn't do anything.
Nope.
That's good. Technically I healed twice, but oh well.
Ooh.
4 points of healing plus was it 8? Oh sorry, D4. Oh jeez.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's been a day. It's okay. I know what you mean.
That one there, normal, plus that, roll that.
1.
1 from Dreadful Strikes, 4 from Xanathor's flashy
Okay.
thing, which is
Ooh. The Radiant did it.
magic. Again. And then I'll swing around to the one that's been attacking me from behind. And just swing with my second attack. Which is going to miss.
Alright.
And that is my turn.
Xanathor.
Okay, so that one at the top was the one that had the Hexblade's Curse, and as that died, I get a +5 to my health
Okay.
for that. Nate will then move forward. Bonus action, he is going to cast spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So don't worry about that roll. I'll have to put that there.
For some reason, my but yeah, we'll put the person there. Say that's your
Yep.
spiritual weapon. Token.
Yep. Alright. Um. So then, a spiritual weapon will then attack the commander. Doesn't do anything. Okay, so then Nate does this one here. This was the one that had the still advantages on it.
This one right here. Yep.
Yep. Okay. So knowing that, Nate will attack that one. At advantage. 17 to hit.
Is that it?
4. God damn, it's like rolling only the one. So 10. So 9 slashing, 1 radiant. Nate will also cast Divine Smite at 2nd level.
That
So
is a lot.
19 radiant. So double that. So 38.
Thank you. I was like, I'm sure it's
All right.
He splatters in the light.
Nate will then turn his second attack to the commander.
All right.
And that's a straight roll, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Oh,
That is a
you
miss.
mongrel.
Yeah. All right.
That ends Nate's turn.
All right. Rebel.
And I'm going to attack the one that I've got highlighted. Read Firebolt.
That
15 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay, done. Move on.
You're gonna bonus attack. Nothing.
No, that's it.
All right. It's commander's turn, and she repeats what she had said and calls to Burkle, her sword raised, and I have to roll a d4. All right. And right behind her in a row, 4 sword warriors rise up from the stalagmite dust. And that is her feature. I'm going to have her leave it at that. She's dead. Going to clutch at her side and try and attack Emo once again. Oh. Why am I getting all the... I guess it's a good thing I'm getting. You don't add your proficiency bonus to your attack for 1d4 round. And that is her. Theo.
Would you just die or re-die? Just fuck off. No prizes for guessing what I'm going to do.
I feel the same way about mine. That's gonna hit. Ooh.
11 slashing and 11 radiant damage.
Big chunk out of her.
And again.
hit.
Nine and 2 radiant damage. That'll be me.
All right. Did anyone write down what is against the DM? I do believe it case started here, which is 1d4 off my saving throw. And it is Eva's turn.
I totally did run down.
You did.
Yep. Minus 1d4 after making a saving throw,
Mm-hmm.
and minus 1d8 after making an attack roll or
Okay.
ability check.
Nice. Is your healing spirit gone now?
Yes, it is.
All right,
It's
I'll take that one.
be long gone.
If that's gone, you can remove your concentration too.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Shield of Faith. Wait, hold up. On Teos. Because he seems to get asked.
He's just in a bad position.
I mean, I'm nearly up to the health I had when we started this fight, which was 72 out of 103.
So he's going to pull out his book and say a bit of prayer and then cast Shield of Faith on Teos, which will increase his AC by 2
All right.
for the duration, which is 10 minutes concentrated. So we go back to concentration. And then I'm going to go off him, and that was my bonus action, I believe. Yes, that was a bonus action. So I'm going to go to attack the one that's attacking me with my sword. 14, I guess, misses.
That's gonna miss.
And with my second one, it's 18.
That's gonna hit.
She's 4 piercing and dreadful strike. So I assume the other thing's gone because I'm not getting a seizure anymore. 2 pocket.
You still get it. It's just I took the thing off, so you can roll it.
Okay, sweet it is. And then 2 radiant.
All right.
And my turn is over.
All right. Xanathor.
Okay. Nate's going to move here and attack with his long sword on the commander.
Yep.
It's
It's gonna miss.
Like 17. My God.
17.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Let's
rub it in.
God.
Let's rub it that shit.
All right. Spiritual weapon is going to hit with 24.
Nice.
And that is going to do 9 force damage. And that ends his turn.
Why does it have a +4 on that?
That's why I just specified it's 9. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Let's make sure you won't get shafted. Bibble.
Alright, let's try this arrow again. Yeah. Does it just not like the arrow? Or doesn't like...
You're in
full-
range, yeah? So.
No, it's something to do with full screen. If I put the browser in full screen, it doesn't work.
Come ahead.
Alright, and the damage is that. And they need to. That one needs to roll a. Crap! It's a Dex saving throw.
Well, I'm sure with the 6.
Yeah, it's a fail. Oh no, they don't need to make a saving throw.
Oh well, fuck you.
Hey man. Oh, it must be a different spell that does that.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness, Fibble.
No, it's.
Right, just shake. Right, just shake.
Well, this is.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
What's the acid arrow info say? Can you pop that button? Read it. Just hit the little thing that says info.
You got the info, don't you?
Okay. Is that all for you?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna hit Zenithor. She is going to stay for Merkel, and she is going to swing her battle axe at him mightily. The 22. With 7 slashing. That one.
Okay, so well, for a concentration roll, what do I have to do?
I think it's one save of con save of 10. Your rolls look different than everybody else. He saves. Alright, keep that in mind because we're gonna do it again. With this one's attack. $15's gonna miss. He's gonna go around to hit the shiny paladin. $24. He will get 12 slashing. Delete it. And this one is going to go to Tio. Your closest buddy. And swing out. He's about to cry. Of a nat 1. Why? That's 3. That's 3 for me and none for you guys. This is bullshit.
My spiritual weapon rolled in that one.
Oh. You deal half damage on your next 2 attacks. Look at that. I'm going to mark her, so don't think that this is frightened or anything. I'm just going to mark it with something so that I know. Alright, mark distraction. So I know that that one, and all of you know that that one's half. Sword Wraith Commander. Gonna make her multi attack on Tio. Oh my god. There's gonna be a lot of icons going around. Your next attack deals minimum damage. Attack. Alright, that's gonna hit. Deal the minimum damage.
It'll just be whatever the weapon.
1d8 plus 4.
5.
That is, shit for her. No. 5.
Takes another 5 acid damage.
Ema. 21. Get 6. Yeah.
Teo, having not taken much damage, looks to the right of him. He's like, "You should be embarrassed." And he's like, "And you have to die." And he's going to keep attacking the one in front of him.
You'll lose your spiritual, whatever the hell.
Shield
I
of
had on
faith.
you. Shield of faith. So failed fault.
Damn it! I was just all cocky. What are you doing, Emma?
You should be embarrassed. Boop, boop, boop.
Whoop. Now he's naked. Dang it. Now I'm embarrassed.
It's a funny story, though. Good though.
19. Yeah. "12 slashing. And 17 radiant.
Ooh. Thank you. Merkel, why? Why? And she starts to blow away into the dust.
Yep. And as she starts to blow away into the dust, I use my reaction to pull her back together, and I'm going to attack. No, I'm not going to attack Xanathor. Not a one-trick pony. I want to attack the one that's on the thingy with her.
Yep,
Whatever her main attack is.
the red one. All right, let me put her back out here real quick. But I'll just use her. Sword attack. He gets in it. Swear to God. What the fuck?
Hot stuff.
This attack deals maximum damage. Her longsword is just a
Full powers.
1d8 plus 4. Well, whatever the nat 20. Alright. Is that it for you?
Yeah, that'll do. Make one attack of its choice within range. Nah, she'll fade out as soon as she's done what I've asked her to do.
Alright.
Eva's gonna look around. So, who's the most fucking wrecked person?
Me.
That person. He's gonna whip out his bow and he's gonna attack that person.
Okay.
And I don't know why that's up. God. Alright. 21 to hit.
Yep.
And no dreadful strikes again. 3 psychic.
Also.
Splat. Excellent. Then I'll, since I've another thing, I'll attack that one, which is the furthest from one.
Yep.
With my bow again. For 9 points of damage. And then I'm gonna put my bow back, and then I'll pull out my shield, and stick it right in the guy next to me, wound right next to me's face. Say, "You guys suck." Merkel doesn't care about you.
Oof. Wow. Xanathor.
Alright, Nate is just going to swing with his longsword again at the one up in front of him. 26 to hit.
Yep.
And Nate is hearing Fibble's words in his mind, and as his sword swings true, he does maximum damage on his attack as I cash in my fortune card from Fibble.
Aw.
So that will do 12 plus 4, so that's 16. So that's 12 slashing and 8 radiant, which well, that will make it 16 radiant.
Alrighty.
And then he will cast level 2 Divine Smite.
Do believe that one's dead.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Alright, well, we won't do that.
Yep. No. Alright.
So he will do second attack on the one to the side. 20 to hit.
Yep.
11 slashing and 6 radiant, and I will use the level 2 Divine Smite this time. That's 21, so 42 radiant.
That one is also dead.
I think you're muted.
Sorry. That one is also dead. And I also said Jesus. Alright.
Yep. So that's Nate's actions. Bonus action, spiritual weapon is going to attack the one below the spiritual weapon.
Yep.
21 to hit. Ignore the custom. 7 force damage.
And you
Nate will just move down here. But yes, that ends his turn.
Dibble.
Alright, so Vivo would attack that one with this spell. How do you... Ah, there we go. Like that.
There you go. Save. Oh, yeah.
Yes, this one actually does have a save. And I've forgotten how to put stuff into the chat, so...
3.
The stream 30 feet, 5 foot wide direction. Each creature must make a dex save, yeah. So she failed?
Mm-hmm.
So she takes 7 points of acid damage then.
Right.
And she'll take that at the start of every turn unless she washes it off. And that's that.
So acid, okay. And it is Lisa one's turn, which has the icon to tell me that it gets minimum damage. And let's hit for normal damage. I do believe it was 5 against Tio. And that is it for her. This sword wraith. I'm gonna try and hit Ema. Ooh, 15 is gonna miss. And she's gonna take this. What was it? 5, 7 more. I roll it again. Eight. And that is it for her. Theo.
2 left. Stabby steps.
Yes.
Nine and 24 radiant damage. I'll double it that way to be helpful.
Alright. It's close.
Alright, I'll hit her again then.
Does that include Nate's?
Yeah, does that include Nate's thingy thing?
No, it didn't include Nate's thingy thing.
Two,
So that's so 4. Yeah.
All right.
Did that make a difference?
It made a difference, but you still have to swing.
Yeah.
You need to hit 1
So-
point on her.
Oh well, she's dead.
Yep.
10.
Done and dusted. All right. Leave 1.
Man.
And that's it for you because you just did your second, yeah?
Yeah, I don't have any cool bonus actions that I think would be worth doing.
Raise her up.
Yeah.
Ema.
Emma's just gonna go back to his sword because there's one left. Just gonna swing his sword. 13, I think that misses.
Misses.
Yeah. Swing again for 23.
That it?
So that's 9 plus 3 and Dreadful Strikes. Which is 1.
Was that 3 from Xenosaur's thing?
Yes.
All right. And she's still standing.
And I'm gonna leave it at that because she's not gonna be standing for long.
Okay. Then Thor.
Okay, so Nate's just gonna go again with his longsword.
That's my hit.
23.
3 points.
8 slashing and 6 radiant.
And this one is no more.
So with that, Nate walks over to Tio and he puts his paw on his shoulder and say, "Mate, I'm the meat shield, not you." And he casts lay on hands. How much HP are you missing, Glenn?
45.
Good God.
Okay, so
Ow.
how much have I got? Yeah, Nate will use 45 of his lay on hands to top them off.
Oh, I just damaged myself. Whoopsie. Oh, well, that's easy to do. I can plus
All right.
90.
Well, it's a good time to take a break. So while you're healing yourself, we can take a
Yep.
coffee and a break and a pee. And we'll be right back.
Hopefully not all in the same place.
I mean,
Well, the dogs do, so
stop it.
She left quickly. Weird.
Very quickly.
My attack on Tio, I felt bad, but nearest person. I'm like, fuck it.
did not feel a thing.
I
Yeah.
should have asked. It would have been more fair to say, is that where you guys want to be standing? But if a DM says, is that where you guys want to be standing? It's kind of like, uh-oh.
It's standing 2 towns over.
Well, now
I
we
mean,
know.
in one way, you could ask, right, we're going to start initiative now. Do you want to, or there's some sort of hint and things like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is.
I could have got away if I wanted to.
Oh, sassy.
Yeah. I have that
Sass.
Aether Walk thing, and I thought about it. I'm like, nah, there's not much point in that.
All right. Where is okay? It's down there. All right. So a force shield wall is still up around this treasure. the vines slowly come down. You heard the screeching of the dragon as he left, and you are surrounded by blood seeping down and disappearing into the ground. There is a light to the south.
Well, fellas, I think we've messed up.
How so?
Well, I don't know that dragon was supposed to turn into another dragon and then fly off.
Yeah, look, there's a bloody good chance that this was going to happen either way. Ema, you remember when we were on that dreadnought?
Yes.
Do you remember the book that Zenora found? And do you remember what was in it?
Do I remember? Because I don't.
He looks at everybody and we're fucking puppets again. There was one encounter before you Teos and Fibble joined us. We're on a mission for... Well, actually, Valfi was with us at that time as well. But there's a couple others in the party. Zenora, my sister, and a Minotaur by the name of Radalak, and a Tabaxi by the name of Stanzantar, which you would know, Teos. There was a book pretty much saying, how does one woo a legendary dragon? And something to do with a ritual. And it mentioned an artifact in Leylon. So if this is Merkel's doing, we've just fucking led him to it. We've given them the weapon to get what they need. So everything we've just done is for naught.
Shit, that's heavy. He's like staring at the force field around the gold.
Make a if you are interested, make a perception or insight, whichever you're
Let's do
better at.
Insight.
Ooh, that force field. The dragon's gone. This is nat 20. Right. That force field's still up, but the dragon's gone. So it's not dragon magic. Something here must set it down. Something around here must gain access to that little ledge. Maybe something you haven't explored yet. And you look down that, with a nat 20, you look straight down that hallway towards here. And with the nat 20, you notice that she does have certain things that she likes around here. Statues. Maybe you can find something more. That's up to you what to do with that information.
Well, if we're stuffed anyway, we are stuffed, aren't we, brother?
Not really. We may have something.
I mean, I'm listening. Mostly.
I may have something that can help kill the dragon. I have to get it and put it back together, but may work.
Look, I don't know what odds we've got against us now. I got a force field here that's I'm not attempting to dick around with whatever that could potentially be. I mean, there is a way to get rid of it. No guarantees.
Dicking around is kind of a specialty of mine.
Sorry.
You're welcome. Do-do-do.
Oh shit. All right. Gia's going for it. Do you follow? Anyone follow?
I thought I could either walk through it, but then I'm like, how do you get out? you can't carry stuff with you when you're in like spectral ghost form.
If only we had a bag
Well,
of holding. Is it molding?
te-
Something
te-
like that.
Technically, anything that's on your person ether walks with you.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there. I probably would say this too. A lot of stuff in there, and I don't think I could do it in one trip.
All right. Hold up, guys.
Fibble's going balls deep.
Yeah, no, right? I'm going to as you start to go towards here, Theo and Fibble. You come towards a doorway here to a room. And then there's like a hallway down further this way. That leads to I think Fibble, can you see I'm looking for Fibble's token. You can see like a ledge across the pools from there, and then on this end it slopes down into a room. Which way do you choose to go?
Well, this seems like the right way, little man. You reckon?
50-50. I reckon we're onto something. We'll go this way and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Alright. Fibble goes in. Right. As any of you go into this room, vines on the north and south walls of this cavern, they start to form perfect circles around a 20-foot diameter patches of moss. The oddly glowing green growth on the north wall depicts a city map, and the south wall displays a whole map of the Sword Coast in moss. The moss has like little bumps, almost like the hills and the mountains of the Sword Coast, and the city has forms little squares for the buildings. Both maps seem to be dotted with runes. Those of you that speak Draconic and read Draconic see these are alphabetical, almost like they're little labels. These runes are slowly moving about the town, about their business, and along the Sword Coast, up and down. If you guys wish to look further, you can roll me a history check. You have to beat a 12, actually. So, Fibble, you're looking at this. Theo, wow, you're spoken tonight. Both of you, in your travels and your journeys and your trade, you see this city map and you know exactly what it is. This is Waterdeep. These might be spies or people. They seem, maybe she has connections. She did mention with your 20 that she did have spies everywhere. There's a message, but it's in Draconic. But you clearly see it if you were to point it out. there's a whole sentence kind of set off to the side with pointing towards the lair in Draconic.
Weird cleric Ema. You speak can you read Draconic or just like
Huh? What? Huh? Oh,
Can-
sorry. I read something in Labyrinthines. Is it that?
yeah, well like if you could come here and have a look at this and
What are we looking at?
just here. Point out the words in Draconic.
All right. Do I want to be fancy and spell this out in the polyglot mod? I'll just tell you. I'll tell you what. When
Should I
this
be concerned that Xanathor's moved around the corner so that he's out of sight?
the message reads, when the seven are united, the wall falls and the gold flows. Almost like a post-it note, like a reminder.
Says when the seven are united, the wall falls and Jesus, I've forgotten already.
The gold
And the
flows.
gold flows. So there's four of us.
Right.
We just need to find three more.
I don't think it's talking about us.
Be nice if it was just talking about us, because then we'd know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. It's probably those gaudy statues. How do you move a statue?
But what? You think one of those statues, you do something in it and it does something?
I mean, I can't remember how many there were, but there was a lot. Like, she had a real thing for, I think they were mostly human. Maybe some elves. Sometimes I can't tell the. Anyway.
So there's nothing else of interest in this room.
Well, as much as I'd love all that gold in there, I feel like, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but we should probably find out where the dragon went. Because, like, it's no good having gold if, like, the dragon's destroyed everywhere. We could spend it.
Well, if Marintos' vision is correct, then odds are good that it's heading back to Leilon.
Yeah. Just why I'm surprised that you're dicking around here with me, Ema. Did you think about it? Like, should we go back to Leilon? Is it fruitless?
So, is there something stopping us from leaving? Just out of question, you said there's something about a shield. Was that just around the gold?
The shield is only around the gold. It's not around the statues.
Oh, well, Amy wouldn't give two shits about the gold, so.
Yeah, that's where I was like slightly. I'm like, why is Ema helping us with this stupid?
Well, I was under the understanding that there's some sort of shield holding us in the room, so we couldn't leave. Oh, obviously I'm not paying attention, so. Which I'm pretty sure Ema wouldn't be either after hearing Xanathor's deductions. I think we should abandon the gold and go back to town, because if Maroonto's vision is correct, that's where green bitch is heading.
Yeah, but no, Fibble. Remember that teleporty thing you did? Can you do that again?
As I said last time, this is a one-off thing. I made it and used it.
Oh, but it's really important now. Oh shit!
I could make more, but it takes time.
Like how long? Because it'll take us a long time to get back to Leilon too.
Longer than that.
Oh. Oh god, they're gonna be pissed.
Why?
Well, they're really fond of that green dragon, and now it's like the other dragon.
We didn't do anything to the dragon. So why would they be pissed at us?
Because the things that did do that to the dragon are dead, and like we brought them in here, kind of.
As you go through, you notice the wood woad that was guarding the bridge was left in splinters across the wall and is dead. You notice that the two druids are no longer there. The owlbear cages are left swinging open, broken on the hinges. Something happened all throughout this cavern. So you will travel. If you want to pick up the pace to get there by nightfall, you'll have some exhaustion on you. It's up to you guys if you want to stop and rest and get there by tomorrow, or take on your wounds and spell slots as it is and get a level of exhaustion.
Rest on the way.
Take 8 hours rest, so you get a long rest.
I was gonna say, I feel like Zenithor and Ema might feel differently. Tios wouldn't care, so.
I mean, yeah, is this the mutual decision?
I think Emo would be in a rush to get there, but I think he'd be within his conscience of knowing that if he goes there in his current state, that he's gonna not be of much use.
Yeah, and as much as Nate wants to get there in the quickest amount of time, he's not going to risk, those who are injured or need the rest to do so. So it's kind of like he knows he's been in this situation before where it's kind of like too late and people have suffered, but he just knows better, included himself. He's used spell slots. He's used. He's not fully in. He's injured, but not that bad. But it's something that he can take care of. So yeah, he will agree with the long rest.
All right.
Emo would be fairly quiet, but he'd be seen to be talking to himself, which would be just not quite with it.
All right. Seems kind of in shock, kind of thing. Yeah. Fable, what are you doing?
Drawing in my book.
All right. Plotting.
Yes. Evil genusing this shit.
Mm-hmm. Get there by 11. 11, so almost before noon, you arrive in Leylon. The town has just finished its barricade, its wooden barricades around. There's a lovely wooden wall spiked around. It's got its towers completed. All this, I mean, you haven't really noticed. Stuff's been pretty fast paced since you left. But as you're starting to look around to see if there's a dragon, you do notice that it has came to Leylon. There's lots of houses now. There's no less ruins. It's well guarded. You see the two guards out at the front gate, which I'll have to put out there real quick. Gory are there. They see you and give a slight wave. Where are you guys headed? No sign of a dragon.
Maybe we got it wrong.
Town hall. Tell them that what's basically going on, and then after that, yeah, like we weren't sure if it was that dragon or the other dragon that actually attacked. So, like, we're assuming that she attacked, not the other one that took over her body, which I don't quite understand how it took over her body. But we'll get there.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
It sounds exactly what Nate would do, is just go straight to the town hall.
All right. You guys are going to go to the town hall.
Emo was head to the shrine if it was open.
I'm going to say you head to the shrine, and it is empty for now.
Yeah, head towards her house.
You see Gary. Gary would be there playing kind of by himself. He's smearing blue paint on his nose. He's like, Papa Ema, hi, you're home.
Hey Gary, how are you?
Good.
Is Marigold around?
Miracles with Valdi and them. They're firing Griselda.
They're firing her.
I don't know why they'd set her on fire, but, you know.
I'll be back in a bit. I just need to find them. So
Okay.
you said she's with Baldy. Did you say Baldy was here, or did you say Baldy was there?
Oh, Valdi's over there. In the town hall.
Okay, I'll be back in a bit. I was actually talking to Dan, but okay then. That's
Oh,
fine.
sorry. I'm going to answer you in Gary's voice then. But Valdi's over there in town.
Yeah. He did the town hall too.
All right. So you're coming in a little bit late to this. I'll go to the town hall since I don't know how long you'll be in there. I'll just put you in there. Hey, Sonora's here. It's all your old icon and Velfie. Now and Fibbles can't see shit. We gotta update this. All right. While I get Fibble, you guys go in there, and email will be kind of delayed in this, and they are talking. Validy's like, "This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You've done more for this town than most people, and you care about this town. I don't understand." And it's fine. I was like, "It's fine. I don't want to really put up with the idiot guard that we have anyway. I can find them. Oh, hi. We'll talk about this later, Valdi. I take it you all went to the dragon's lair. I forgot her name. It's very long. Gnawbone.
Yeah, we sure did, and it's probably not going to matter you stepping down, because there's a good chance we're just all going to die.
Great. Yeah.
Jesus, it's not that bad. It's just a
It's-
single dragon.
Jesus.
Oh, it's elf. They came through here thinking he was God Almighty. I don't know.
Yeah. And Tails looks behind him, and Ema's not there. He's like, "Yeah, Ema brought this lady. It's you know how Ema is, and now it's now there's an undead dragon."
You'll never believe
Oh.
the story.
He
There
brought
I
his date.
was
It
in
was
the
an
middle of the
undead.
ocean.
Her name was
with a coconut
Wilson.
and a knife, and somehow
Look, I don't know what's going on, but the green dragon turned into an undead green dragon by ways of its soul being taken over, and then it flew off, and we thought it came here because of the vision that we had, but apparently it's not here. So it might have gone somewhere else to have a snack first, or something else. I don't know.
So you had a dragon, and you lost it.
Well, I wanted to say we actually had the dragon, that we were talking to the dragon, and then it got taken over by something and it flew away.
Is it at least injured in any way that we can fight this?
No. But I do have something that could help us. I just got to put it back together again.
Yes, your little clockwork bird has came to the council this morning and left a quest on the board for you, Fibble, from your wife.
Yeah, she gives me honey-do lists all the time.
So, what do we need to fight against this dragon? We need to assemble some forces. I can't help you with that. You'll have to
Yeah.
either talk to Galio or Paz. No.
So you're leaving?
Lord Never Ember and his just and graciousness has decided that I'm no longer needed now that the construction of Leylon is completed. There's no need for me to be here. My job is done.
So who's in charge now then?
Well, has answers to Galio Alebro. There is also a new person on the council. A advocate of Tyr. Methods are very harsh. But he is to bring justice to the town. So you'll have a new set of people. I mean, Valdi will still be here. Jack. Miracle.
The knight looks visibly upset and angry at hearing this.
I can stay for a little bit longer until they push me out, trying to make up things left to do. But really, I'm not a fighter, and it seems like you guys need to bolster up your forces to defend this. Dabbledop has assured us that there is something you're making in Nomangar that could be of use. It's a pathway you can choose. There are some people on some ships out there. I don't know if you've noticed in the water, 2 ships that are in need of your assistance in Neverwinter. Talk to Lord Neverember himself. So you can pursue that path, or might be another way. I don't know what to do about this dragon if he is flown off and we don't have a set location. I think the most we can do is defend what we have now, unless you have other outlets that show where we could find this source and eradicate it.
So we've got bugger all defenses, and the guards of the city, and he doesn't care who hears us, are useless. Absolutely useless. And this Lord Neverwinter is removing you from office at a time of great need. This is ridiculous. However, apparently there's some artifact in Leylon that there's Yulin Mortis is after, and hence why they possessed or took over control of Gnawbone. The Ebon Death has taken control over Gnawbone.
You sure it's not Gnawbone tricking you? You're sure that she's completely possessed?
Her demeanor completely changed. Her green eyes turned to black, the same black we saw when we were at Lamaruntos, I'm assuming, out of character.
All right, so I just do this history check. Would that history check, give me an idea what the artifact that could be here that they're after?
I don't. I know it's high, and that's a good roll. So I will give you something, an added quest. Because of your roll, people wouldn't know, but Marigold at the end of the table pipes up and looks at Valdi and says, well, apparently Galileo has he's reactivated the tower, and he's using creatures from other planes, kind of trapping them, and he says that if we help, he can use them to protect Leylon. I don't know if maybe you should go in and see to that, but he's under higher orders than we are, and the tower is the oldest thing here. I feel like the secrets might be up there. It just depends on if you want to defend the town first or seek the source, I guess. All the options seem to be pretty good.
The tower and everything that we did to stop what was happening in there, he's reactivated that bloody thing again.
Yeah, he seems to think he can better control from the mistakes made in the past.
Better control. He was under the influence of whatever was in there. He thinks he's under. This is. And, like, sort of. Nate just looks at if there's like a chair or something nearby, he's just gonna, like, kick it or something and just complete and utter anger and disgust.
Eva, you would have come in on way back when we were discussing the options of where to go. You would have probably come in quietly, so you would have heard from like the Dabbledop and the dragon and all that. I forgot that you weren't in here yet, so just letting you know. Sorry, buddy.
I've been trying to convince my brother this whole time that this town is bullshit and not worth saving. And you pull this shit, the one man who actually gives a shit, and you shit all over him by letting people do random crazy shit to make things worse. That's just stupid.
Valdi's like, to be fair, we weren't authorized and had no knowledge of what Galileo was doing. We were told to stay out of the tower and to trust Lord Neverember's wishes, and has seemed to be staying and guarding the tower and making it his new barracks. The barracks perhaps happens to be there, all reconstructed. So fortunately, we're just as upset as you are, and we don't have the skills necessary to battle this. It's either going to take some charisma, see Lord Neverember, or it's going to take some muscle.
So none of our reports to you that you've sent to him have made any difference.
I've sent several reports constantly. And they were through his guards.
Nate pulls out his sword and throws it on the ground. I ain't gonna do shit with this weapon against a dragon, let alone whatever is in the tower, if anything goes beyond and out of control. Last time I went in that tower, 2 of our party members died. Sister and Velfie. Dolphin.
What's in the tower?
I don't really understand what it is, but it's some crystal. And from this crystal, there were these invisible creatures that nearly killed us all. And we were much, much weaker back then. Like I said, we had 2 of our party members die because of what was unleashed in that tower. And if they're mucking around with that again, I mean, the Swords of Leilon fought to protect this town from that tower. They're not here now. And I don't know if anyone standing with me now is willing to put their lives on the line to do it again.
Growler.
Why are we going in there?
Growler points at the table of gold. For the town, and because I don't give a fuck about my job anymore, everything you bring, any quests you get, I give you 8,000 gold. That should suit you up for weapons, armor with Mavina. I'm going to tell her to pull out all the stops, give you the best. I don't know if you took any hordes from Cryovane or Gnawbone, but anything you see, I would go full stop. Use any weapons, anything from there. We're at your disposal. And
Hey, if you've got the equipment, I can make the stuff. If you want the materials and the equipment, to make things, I can sit back and make it, and then imbue it and make it stronger.
how much time do you need?
Wow, how much time do we have is the better question.
I don't
Thing
know.
is, let me check my undead dragon calendar. We don't know.
Yeah, well, that's the point. We're like, do we go into the tower and blow it up again, and that way we save the town? Because that seems to be a great way of doing it. I'm just saying that because it makes sense. Tower not there, place under control. Tower there, dragon wants power that tower has, so tower power, bad power. I'm just saying, it's just a fucking power grab. Let's blow the tower up. You have
Marigold's like, you're not Power Rangers or Scouts or anything like that. You can't just blow up the tower. You have to.
Yes, we can. It's easy. You just put a bunch of alchemy fire around the bottom
That
level,
destroyed our
get everyone
town the
to leave.
last time.
Yeah, when the tower blew up, that's because the power that the tower had in it was expelled. Now, if we take the tower out now before there's a lot of power, it's not going to be taking the town out. It's just taking the tower out. And then they can spend all the fucking time and money again to try to rebuild it while we work out another way to kill them all.
I'm going to roll intelligence.
We might be getting to a point where I have to look up stuff here. Let's see how much you know and how much I can say. Ooh, 2. Ooh,
Dirty one.
poor Nate.
No intelligence found.
Sword shiny.
If we just remember what was just said, it's the artifact that they're after, not the tower.
But the artifact is the tower.
No, it's not. The artifact is in the tower.
Awesome. Take tower out, bury artifact.
Oh, hell.
What pathway would you like to pursue? Valdi says, we'll try and figure out what we need to here to help you along. I mean, you could help Galio with these creatures that might actually be tamed to fight for us. You can help Fibble and Dabbledop with this thing that's going to help defend the town. I don't understand what it is. Dabbledop was very confusing.
It's a weapon.
You could help these merchants of the sea. I don't know all the details.
Fibble, you said to us back in the tavern a while ago that you wanted our help for something. Would what you're wanting to build, is that what you're after? Or is this completely different?
The thing I wanted help with was something else, but with building, if we build the device again, we'd be able to kill the dragon potentially a lot faster, which takes the dragon out of but I'm still liking the idea of getting rid of the artifact, which gives us more time because time is good. But yeah, that like actually made a grenade per se for when Cryovine, I think its name was terrorizing the area I was in, and it's pretty powerful and pretty damn destructive, which is the reason why we pulled it apart, because of the fact it's somewhat like me and a little bit unstable, but in a good way. So we could put it back together because basically we pulled it apart. I put one half somewhere, don't remember where, and David put her part somewhere, don't know where because she knows where it is. But yeah, we could do that. That would be good. That's a good weapon, but I don't know if that's going to help us against this dragon, because it was kind of built for the other dragon.
So
modify
you
it.
put your thing, and then her thing is. Is this a sex thing?
A person comes forward to Valde and passes the paper and leaves. She reads it. Meanwhile, Marigold waves hi to Emma, kind of under the little very slight. And Valde says, there's these emissaries that are on the ships outside awaiting have just sent word of their request. They are representing the Sword Coast merchants and would like you or another adventure party to sail to Neverwinter to petition Lord Neverember for troops to protect the roads. The more he protects the roads, obviously, the more we get eyes on where this dragon might come near. Offering us, which would be you, if you choose to go, 1,500. I will double that since we do need you to get proper items necessary. So that is your option I was talking about. I think you should choose to help any of these, really. Fibble sounds pretty confident.
Is there any way we could get word to Lamarintos and let her know what is going on, or maybe one of the Scaly Eye? I mean, if I remember correctly, Lamarintos and Gnawbone aren't very eye to eye, and I'm sure there might be a way she would come and protect it. Maybe, I don't know, she's got a way to scry. I don't know, because that's what Gnawbone was doing when we first got in there, was scrying for the undead that was bombarding her lair.
Lamarantos is skilled at healing herself very quickly, but we could see about, I don't know, but we need more sailors, someone to leave and go reach her. I don't think we have the manpower right now.
Getting the weapon back together, going to see the other dragon again. Good ideas. And I can also potentially make another one, which will make it even better. But at the same time, maybe not. It all depends on time. The biggest problem that we have is we don't know when anything's gonna happen. So we can make all the plans as we like, but while we're doing something else could be going on, and that's stuffing us over this. That's the kind of downfall about this type of stuff. But we need to make a plan. Where are we going to go? What are we going to do? Who are we going to kill this time?
For once, I'm at a loss.
Ema?
I'm sort of distracted and looking at Marigold. He says, I'll go where you go, so bro. That doesn't take his eyes off Marigold.
What about you, Theo? I see you found the gold again.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I'd known earlier that the dragon wasn't going to come straight here, because then we could have. There's a lot more. And I hear Neverwinter. I mean, I hear Waterdeep's a very nice place this time of year. We could all just go and live in Waterdeep.
I'm sure if the dragon's not there any longer, Valdi says you could go back and see if it has anything of worth. You've cleared out the cave or whatever.
I mean, would a dragon have stuff to kill dragons?
Yes. Sometimes they do, because they go, well, I'll keep this to keep it out of the hands of the goody guys out there that want to kill me.
Yeah, that is a fair thought.
I've got a lot of things that I've tucked away that could kill me.
I mean, a strong. No. Yeah, that's fair. The tower and the artifact, I guess that's because we know that Gnawbone was going to come here for something. So maybe this other undead dragon wants that same thing, and if it's in the tower, then maybe
So
we should.
what you're suggesting is we go into the tower, we take the artifact, and then go looking for something else to help us, because then at least we're protecting the tower. No, the town. The town
Yeah, well,
and the
it's
tower,
because it
because
might
the
not.
artifact's with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
What happens
And I
if
mean,
the artifact is something we can't take?
hmm,
Because, you know, it could be bigger than something we can physically carry.
Growler speaks up. Would you like us to look more into this request from Galileo about the tower and give you more information while you go with Bibble, perhaps?
sure. And he sort of looks at Xenathor and tries to see whether he's any more capable of making a decision. And if he gets the feeling he's not, he's like, yeah, that sounds like what we should do.
The question is this request coming from if we decline on helping that crazy wizard and we go do something else, what will that mean?
What do you mean?
The wizard is now part of the council.
No. Well, Hez seems to report to Galileo for everything now, but the council, Vango Cuscolt, I think his name is, he
No.
is a priest of Tyr, and he is not here right now, so we would have to tell him all this information as well, and maybe we can try and get more info from the tower about this artifact you seek while you are defending.
I'm sure that little snitch would love just to get his poisonous words to the wizard to go back to Lord. But we do need to find more about this artifact for sure. But I want to help one of our own for once. One of our own, which in turn will help this town. So I think we just need to do what we need to do for Fibble. And then when we come back and we got more information, then we can have a look at this artifact. I am not going to speak to Lord because he would not like what I would have to say. And I don't think it'll be wise for me to do that right about now. Not when they're probably, while the troops, etc., are more important. If the merchants are waiting on someone else, they can go do it. I'm sure they are more capable of speaking to who needs to be spoken to get what is needed to patrol the town, patrol the roads.
So you've reached a decision. You'll help Fibble. Why don't you guys rest? The hotel, Festus Valdi, is the hotel is on us tonight. Stay at the inn. See what you need to do before you leave. The notice of the board. I think Dabbledup is going to meet you somewhere. So relax for the night. Gather your heads. I'm sure these merchants only want to help build the defenses. Go on. And she gives you a dismissive gesture, like, and she's going to give you a 2,000 gold to split amongst you. I believe it's 1,000. You will get 500 each. And Marigold goes to follow Emma out. And she follows Emma out and gives him a great big hug and said, "It's so good to see you." As you see storm clouds rolling in. Where do you guys want to go?
Well, first, Malt Knight, before being dismissed, will pick up his long sword and then looks at both Griselda and Valdi and says, "And what has come of the investigation?"
We'll talk about it in the morning.
I'd rather talk about it now.
We can't talk about it. It'll wait. Marigold, can we get a calm emotions in here? But Marigold's already out the door.
Well, if they're not forthcoming, he's not going to push his luck and he will leave.
On your way out, you see a dwarf, vibrant, red hair, beard braided, peg leg of iron. He looks pretty battle scarred. He grimaces as he walks at everyone and heads toward the council tables. You know that this might be Vangold Cuscolt, priest of Tyr. About
If he is there? Can I do a I don't know, a investigation to see if there's the symbol of Tyr?
you can, yeah. Do you have any cards to help saving throws? Oof. Oh man, Zenithor. Anyone else can also make a roll if they want to see. I don't.
What am I rolling for?
Just a perception to see if you notice anything on this dwarf that appears to be let you know who he is.
Nope.
Hmm.
There's a 1 for you.
He's a mystery to all. Doesn't look happy. Oh, Ema.
He's a dwarf.
You know, there's a symbol of scales tattooed on his forearm. Like scales, like balancing scales, not like dragon scales.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like, oh, sweet, it's a scaly eye.
This speaks for John. Up to you if you want to let him know or if you keep it to yourself.
I think he'd look, but I don't think he'd speak up or anything because he's sort of worried about Marigold, unless he specifically asked.
Okay.
He'd just sort of look at somebody walking past.
All right.
Is Haz's door ajar?
I do believe Hez's door is ajar on this map, so we're going to say it is ajar.
Is he inside?
He is not there.
Good. Now he's going to go inside. And I assume he's got a chair at his desk.
He does.
Nate is going
Shit.
to whittle down one of the back legs. So when he puts enough weight on it, he topples over.
All right. I'm not going to make you roll for that. You're just going to do it. All right.
And he just casually walks out and catches up with everybody else.
I'm sure you guys would have seen him go in and then catch up to you outside. All right. Anything else? Fibble. I'm going to go around unless people have certain things they want to do. Fibble, as you start to head toward Jack's A little bird lands on your shoulder, little mechanisms, pecks on you, and says, "Coordinates, where to meet. Spring bird, love you. Bye." And you get the coordinates come out of the beep on a piece of paper. And Ema, Marigold gives you a hug. Gary comes up to you and tells you to come down and spreads a blue streak of paint across your nose and says, "Now you're home. You can come home without a new color." And Marigold
Ema,
looks. Go ahead.
Ema smiles and picks him up, and puts his hand on Gary's hand, which is covered in paint, and puts a line down Marigold's nose as well.
You still have
Now we're all blue.
her necklace on your wrist.
I do,
Do you keep it to yourself for now?
for the time being.
All right. She gives you a hug and a kiss, and Tia looks at you and says, why do you keep sleeping in that abandoned house anyway? You know, you could
What?
you sleep in that abandoned house. I've seen you do it. You could just come stay with us.
It's not abandoned.
I'm pretty sure it is. No one's lived there for forever. It's all run down.
You mean Aubrey's shop?
I've never heard of that. And she holds Ema's hand and says, come on. I've made you something special at home." And they walk towards the house. Do you go towards the shop?
Yeah.
What if Nate heard that conversation as well?
Possibly. Yes. I will say yes.
So Nate turns to Tio's. That place isn't abandoned.
No, it isn't.
So I've met Aubrey.
Yeah.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, I should go.
Come with you, because I think he might be able to help us with possibly one question.
He likes to answer things in vagaries, but yeah, maybe. And I'll go with you, even though my token is trapped in a room with no doors.
Where we do? I should probably.
I'm like, there's a man in here, but there's no doors.
I apologize to my chat in future because it's like the map. Anyway, so Leylon. We go to Leylon. Make it easier for everybody. You start to get by the docks. Zenithor. And as you're walking with Aubrey, you hear, "Hey, hot stuff. You got a minute?" In the shadow.
You go,
I'm kind of busy.
Tio. You go.
Yeah.
Question can wait another day.
All right. We're going to keep going with Tio. As you go toward Aubrey's shop. You see a beautiful, perfectly glistening, colorful shop. And then it flickers. And you see an abandoned ruin of a house before you. And outside of a jagged wall slowly walks Aubrey.
Well, this is different.
Yeah. I I tried to keep up appearances as long as I could. You know,
Yeah.
you do still see the 3 portraits. No longer faded. Aubrey's picture is clear in the middle.
Oh. I think I understand now.
I'm bound here, Theo, to protect the town with my friends. What I swore to do. I'm gonna fight with you if you're here or if you go. I'll be here. I'll help.
Yeah. Right. Where are your friends then?
They usually hang out up the tower.
Do you know anything about an artifact in the tower? Something an undead dragon might.
Stone. I'll bring about your ruin. Shouldn't mess with it.
I mean,
Well-
I'm pretty capable of bringing about my own ruin, I think.
As are we all.
So it can't be destroyed then, I'm guessing.
Are you staying?
Maybe. I should ask my order. I feel like they might have some information, maybe.
You do what you must. I am gathering my own people, my own plane of existence now. Leyland won't go down without a fight.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate. Ghosts can fight. As you know, right? You know. I figure if anyone were to find out, you'd see me being what you are more than anyone.
Maybe that's why I was drawn here.
Yeah. Maybe.
Xanathor was going to ask you a question, but he didn't tell me what it was.
I'll still have my shop up and running for those that can see. Look for me here. If I get anything you need. It's kind of iffy, but, sometimes something good pops up.
Something to kill a dragon with?
I mean, you could ask to play cards.
Yeah.
And he puts a hand on your shoulder and he holds it there. And we'll go to Xanathor. You see the ears and the long tail. Comes out. Hey, long time no see, stranger.
He doesn't even waste any time. He just pulls her in with one arm and sort of nuzzle up against the cheek. Yeah, it has. I was worried. Worried about you. But saving the world. Or at least later on.
One whisker at a time. I got some stuff that might help you. Thea and Zenora are together, fighting their own demons and fighting other demons. They're doing good. But I should let you know. And I have someone here that followed me back. A friend of my father's. My late father's. He says he wants to meet his brother. And a shadow appears behind her. And that is where we're going to end it. With that. So that gives you guys some things to think about in your interim, what you want to do. So now I know you guys want to go ahead and help Fibble. So that'll give me something to build up and do one with the other two quests. Power Rangers making grass explode since decades ago.
I mean, technically, Ema is a Power Ranger, right? He's got powers and he's a ranger, right?
I couldn't help it. I was like, it's right there.
And he's been a lot of different colors that would be different Power Rangers too.
We
So
need pink paint now.
he's been green.
And his odd thing is a giraffe. I mean, I don't know if they've had a giraffe, but you know, surely
who
that'd
knows?
work.
Who knows with Power
I think
Rangers?
if you put the Power Rangers together in this mechanism, it could be a giraffe or something. So later on, everything's already ready. Knight's Goblet Inn will be up and running. I don't know that anybody's going to want to go there, but it's going to be all posh and ready to go.
I mean, TOS might convince everyone to go back to the to get all our shit.
You guys can do that, and I mean, she's not there. So I will keep that map up just in case. See if you can solve the puzzle. So, some good shit. Just if you save the green dragon and you save her, you'll have to answer to why it's gone.
You must have got robbed while you were taking over.
Merkel took it. Damn him.
Yeah.